Abu Muhammad al-Jawlani has emerged as a key figure in the Syrian conflict, but not much is widely known about him. He's been a prominent leader in the armed opposition, especially since 2016, when he rebranded his group Jabhat al-Nusra and formally split from al-Qaeda. His stated goal, to build a united front against the Assad regime. Born in Damascus in 1982, Jawlani claims his pseudonym honors his family's history, connecting to their expulsion from the Golan Heights after the establishment of Israel. His journey into militancy began after the U.S. invasion of Iraq in 2003, when he joined al-Qaeda there. Following an arrest and some time in detention, he returned to Syria in 2011 to take part in the uprising against Bashar al-Assad. Recently, Jawlani has been working to reshape his image and the revolution's narrative, emphasizing unity and moderation. As opposition forces take control of Damascus after years of conflict, Jawlani's leadership and his ability to deliver on his promises will be under global scrutiny. Bashar al-Assad is no longer in power after 24 years of ruling Syria. Reports from rebel forces confirm that Assad and his family have left Damascus, vacating both official and private premises. The big question now is, where is he? Speculations point to possible asylum in Russia or relocation to Lebanon or Iran, but nothing has been confirmed. Currently, government control in Syria is reduced to just two coastal provinces, Latakia and Tartus. These areas, dominated by the Alawite community to which Assad belongs, have long been his stronghold. The fate of these regions is uncertain, and the coming days might reveal more about what lies ahead for them. Meanwhile, Abu Muhammad al-Jawlani, leader of the jihadist faction Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, has addressed his followers regarding the liberation of Homs. His message was clear: treat people with kindness, grant safety to those who surrender, and let those fleeing go unharmed. Big developments are unfolding in northern Syria. Turkish-backed Syrian National Army, SNA, forces have reportedly entered the strategic city of Manbij. This follows their swift takeover of surrounding areas, previously controlled by Kurdish forces aligned with the U.S. Earlier today, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, another opposition group, made headlines by seizing Damascus and toppling President Bashar al-Assad. This marks the end of his decades-long regime. It's a monumental shift that raises a lot of questions about what's next for Syria and its people. According to a Turkish security source, the push to oust the YPG PKK, known as the SDF, from Manbij is nearing success. Ongoing air and ground operations are focusing on clearing the city, which has been a major stronghold for Kurdish forces. As of now, reports suggest rebel forces are already inside Manbij, but there's been no official response from Kurdish leadership. Manbij's location, about 30 kilometers from Turkey's border and west of the Euphrates, makes it a key strategic point in this volatile region. With the situation changing so rapidly, it's clear the battle for northern Syria is far from over, and the implications of these events will likely ripple across the region. Turkey's Foreign Minister, Hakan Fidan, recently spoke at the Doha Forum, sharing Turkey's stance on the unfolding events in Syria. The focus was on ensuring a peaceful transition in Syria while maintaining its territorial integrity. Turkey has called for unity among all Syrian groups, inclusivity in governance, and strict measures to prevent terrorist organizations like ISIS and the PKK from exploiting the situation. Fidan emphasized Turkey's continued fight against terrorism and its commitment to aiding Syria's reconstruction. He also highlighted recent meetings with Russia, Iran, and several Arab nations to coordinate efforts for Syria's future. While Turkey has attempted to engage with Assad's regime in the past, Fidan acknowledged that no contact was established. The goal now, according to Fidan, is a stable transition that safeguards the rights of all minorities and refugees, while ensuring Syria poses no threat to its neighbors. The return of refugees to Syria remains a priority for Turkey, given the significant strain hosting millions has placed on its resources. Donald Trump has weighed in on the news of Bashar al-Assad fleeing Syria after rebel forces took control of Damascus. On Truth Social, Trump claimed Assad has lost the support of his main ally, Russia. Assad is gone. He left his country. His protector, Russia, led by Vladimir Putin, is no longer interested in backing him, Trump wrote. He added that Russia's attention has shifted to the war in Ukraine, where, according to him, nearly 600,000 Russian soldiers are either dead or injured. Trump didn't hold back on his analysis of the region, pointing out that both Russia and Iran are weaker now. Russia is drained by Ukraine and its crumbling economy. Iran is struggling because of conflicts with Israel and Israeli military successes, he said. Assad's escape follows major rebel victories, including the capture of Homs and Damascus. For now, his whereabouts remain unknown.